My name's Craig Birkemeir, and I'm an associate professor in the math department. So I originally came to the Dayton area to go to college. I went to Wright State, got bachelor's degrees in computer science and in mathematics, and I started out as a software developer. Technically, I was a software engineer. I worked for an Air Force contractor for a couple of years after graduating and found I didn't really like it. Went back to school. I went to UD to get a master's in math, and they had me teaching a precalculus class at UD, and I taught that for 4 semesters and found I really enjoyed it. And so when I graduated from UD, I applied here at Sinclair, and I've been here for 9 years. I've always had a love of mathematics. Growing up, I always found it enjoyable. I always enjoyed going to class and working through the problems. I think the problem solving is what drew me in. But when I went back for mathematics, I found that I really enjoyed teaching, and once I started doing that at UD, I was like, this is what I'm going to do. I want to teach. I try to incorporate different elements to keep them engaged. So if I'm going over something new, I try to keep them involved in the examples. I keep asking for their input, keep asking if they have questions, try to build it from previous things that we've talked about. And then in several classes, we also have some lab components to where they have group work. So I hope that they ultimately, not just from my classes, but from all their classes, is they take away an ability to learn things without having to be taught them directly. So like, for example, when you start out at college, you need a lot of instruction. But as you get closer to graduation, the hope is that you're able to start picking up things on your own and being able to learn things on your own. And while in my classes, I'm always instructing them and always giving them directions, I ultimately hope that they are able to grow to a point where maybe one day they won't need that. So favorite memories, the main ones is when I'm interacting with students. When I see them, especially a struggling student, and I see them start to understand or grasp the material, those are my favorite memories. I enjoy the fact that it's community college. You get a diverse array of students that come in, and so you have a lot of different backgrounds that you're dealing with. You learn a lot of different things. I also have found that the people that work at Sinclair are incredibly helpful. When I started out teaching I taught at 2 other places, and I basically found that I was on my own. I was given a syllabus and a book and told, go teach this class. And then at Sinclair, I found that there's people I can ask questions all along the way, and everybody's always been receptive to answering those questions. So I think just the feel of the faculty and the staff and all the employees has been great.